my boy Gigguk released Summer Anime 2023 in a nutshell. This is like one of my favorite channels, one of my favorite series on YouTube that I've been watching since 2013. I know, it's crazy. I have been watching his anime in a nutshell videos for a decade! I literally cannot believe it. That's the wildest thing in the world to me. But anyway, I have been up to date with a couple of anime this season. A couple are pretty interesting to me, and I'm very excited to see what he has to say.
Oh hey, new season started. What's been going on? Wait, what the heck? New Mushoku Tensei?
Yeah! Depressed edition!
What the heck? Young Gojo?
Yeah! Gojo could suck on my nipples edition!
What the heck? I have no enemies? What the heck? I have no bitches? Yes.
Damn, that's rough. Why you gotta call me out like that? Oh, editor, play the Berserk soundtrack.
The summer season is upon us, and while the rest of the world is out there enjoying the sun, I'm—
No! The sun is evil! Let it die! I hate the sun! God! Don't even remind me that the sun exists! Ugh!
busy in Japan, bloody dying. So why not stay in with me and watch some summer anime?
Yeah.
We got more Isekai.
Guys, listen, the bunny outfit thing, this is a completely normal thing to have in this fantasy world. In this fantasy society, it makes perfect sense for this to be the dress code for the bunny girl race. I'm telling you guys, this is completely normal and natural progression of society.
More romance, more action, more Jujutsu Kaisen with
Freaking young Gojo. God damn, that man has his foot on the balls of the world.
young and sexy Gojo. Oh god. Oh no. I can already feel the entire female demographic now.
There is something
Dude, my ovaries are exploding watching Gojo, okay? Calm down.
I must tell you. I came.
No! That's a good clip. That's a good clip.
By the power of this command spell, I order you. Shit yourself.
Oh no, anything. Oh my god. There's a new Fate this season? How did I not even know that?
New fate alert. Everybody calm down. New fate alert. All right, before you start rolling your eyes, are you telling me I shouldn't be excited about a new balls to the walls action-focused Fate with Daddy Gilgamesh? A hype
Daddy Gilgamesh is in it. Sit down, Gojo. There is a new man that wants my penis. I mean my erection. I mean my attention.
soundtrack from Hiroyuki Sawano, written by the guy that did Bakuno, and it's set in America.
America.
Look at these idiots bringing magic to a gunfight. Yes, we have a Holy Grail war.
Bro, I actually want to watch this now. What the fuck? See, I love the Fate concept. It's just, for me, Fate Zero is like peak. So anything that's not Fate Zero, just... it's just not Fate Zero.
The land of bang, bang, bang. And before you ask where it fits in the timeline, don't worry about it. All you need to know is that it's Fate. A1 Pictures is at the absolute top of their game, and Gilgamesh is setting the tone with another playful fight by nuking Nevada off the fucking map. The dog? The dog is a master? The dog summoned fucking Enkidu? How does the dog have better gacha luck than I do? In the sequel corner, we once again have a bunch of heavy hitters. Jujutsu Kaisen is back looking as good, if not even better than it did before.
So the good news is, I haven't actually watched all of Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 yet, because I'm planning on watching it with you guys. So stay tuned for that.
New director this time, but I am loving the different vibes that feel way more cinematic than it previously did. If the action can match up to Season 1, this might be a new and improved Jujutsu Kaisen. And something Gojo is still doing sexy Gojo things. We got some Horimiya side stories, more Bungo Stray Dogs.
Bungo Stray Dogs is one of the most underrated anime of all time. There are a lot of great anime that just fall under the radar. Bungo Stray Dogs is one of them. Legit underrated as hell.
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Masamune-kun's Revenge got a second season? Huh?
Nowhere in my crystal ball did I expect a trashy harem anime from 2017 that I thought only I remembered and enjoyed to get revived.
You enjoyed Masamune-kun's Revenge? Dude, do you even know what it's about? Chat, let me walk you down memory lane here. Masamune-kun's Revenge is, there's this dude who was like a chubby kid, and there was this hot girl who he liked, but she didn't like him because he was a chubby kid. So he worked out, he became an absolute gigachad, epic mad lad, and then, because he's so awesome, the girl who didn't realize that this dude was the chubby kid, the girl liked him. So his plan was to get into her clutches and betray her at the very last moment because he didn't actually like her. Am I wrong, or was it the opposite? Was it the girl that was the chubby kid and the dude that, I don't remember. It was one or the other, and they're like, I'm gonna date her, and I'm gonna make her fall in love with me, and then I'm gonna destroy her!
Who greenlit this? Whose hand do I need to shake? The second part of Bleach's 1,000-year Blood War arc is here after possibly the biggest glow-up I've seen in shonen history, but you know what else is back? Pig Isekai, baby. Yeah, my boy is back. Yes, Rudius, you show them. Kick some ass. That's my boy. Wait.
No, depression arc. Every good isekai needs a depression arc.
Is he crying to some girl's panties? Oh god, no. Whose mans is this? Come get your mans. This ain't my.
Oh my god, it was really a girl's panties. I just thought it was a handkerchief. He's just.
Man, oh shit, did he just dispel a fucking blizzard? Yes, that's my boy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, he's praying to the panties now. Someone.
No! No! Why? No! This is like the peak isekai. This is the ultimate isekai experience.
Please, for the love of God, come collect your mans. Whose mans is this?
私の一部を食えばよい。
食うあなたを
困らん部分を使う。涙、鼻水、汗、もしくは
Oh.
My saliva. Yeah, that's what I meant to say too. Here's a dark horse of the season. A supernatural detective show featuring an immortal gothic lady who spends her days being smug and snarky and looking down on people despite just being a talking head in a cage.
If I was a talking head in a cage, I would also look down at people. Like, come on, man.
Would. It's nice to see a real detective series that is engrossing. The banter is S tier. They found a way to make dialogue scenes dynamic and engaging without just ripping off Monogatari and actually finding their own vibe. This is one of the weirder ones this season, but it definitely has potential if you're in the mood for a good old detective story with a twist. Speaking of genre twist, we got level 1 Demon Lord and 1 Room Hero.
Dude, what is with anime lately that have to give Demon Lords levels? It's like in the title of the anime, level 999 hero that is actually a level 400 hero that is actually a level 1 hero disguised himself as a 4000 level hero. Like, bro, you don't have to do that. Why do you do this?
A Demon Lord revives from the dead to take revenge on the hero that defeated her, only to find out that he now looks like this.
Yeah! He got that Nuxanor glow up, you know what I'm saying? Nuxanor before YouTube and Nuxanor after starting YouTube. Yeah,
the midlife crisis in another world with my dad bod. Here's what happens when you think your arch enemy was your typical isekai protagonist, when it turns out he was just your typical isekai fan.
Yo! Helk time! Helk is one of... I think Helk is the dark horse sleeper hit of the season, alright? I don't know about undead girl murder farce. I think you just want to put your dick in the mouth of a girl without a body. Helk, though. Helk is where it's at. Oh! Look at this man. He's so big and chadly.
And now, for the next great hero of humanity. He just like me for real. There's records of Ragnarok if you radiated Sakamoto Desu energy. This one's not shown its cards yet in these early episodes, but I've heard a lot of good things about the manga in this one. Not that I needed any convincing, because all you needed to say was, hey, tournament art. We got an anime with a lot of pretty boys in it.
Oh, I love these videos so much. Where's the men kissing?
Reborn as a vending machine now at one of the dungeons? Oh,
yeah!
God. Oh, they really have run out of isekai ideas.
No. This is only the beginning.
Wait, why is this actually kind of good? All right, stick with me here. I went into this ready to clown this show into oblivion, but somehow this is a pretty comfy and well thought out anime that highlights Japan's vending machine culture. If
Japan has a vending machine culture? What?
you think this is a dumb idea with no demographic, tell that to the 1000th TikTok about a random Japanese vending machine with millions of views.
Crazy.
This has way more thought and effort put into it than a show about a guy being reincarnated as a vending machine should. And with Radio singing the opening, I will take this show any day over stuff like my unique skill makes me OP. Even at level 1.
See, again, it's the level 1 shit. What is going on with all these freaking light novelists that were like, yeah, well, we have to like, despite being level 1 and seeming like a level 1 peon, I'm actually a level 999 Demon Lord.
All right, you know what? I need a quick toilet break, so I'm gonna let ChatGPT take over this one.
We've got a new isekai called
My unique skill makes me OP even at level 1.
about a dude called
Ryota.
who got transported to another world after he died by.
Being tired
But it turns out, even though he
is level 1.
the guy is actually super overpowered because of his ability to.
Get good item drops. Okay, what's next? Oh, wait, I forgot to wash my hands.
We've got a new isekai called
The Great Cleric.
about a dude called
Luciel.
who got transported to another world after he died by.
Gun.
But it turns out, even though he
Is healer and the world hates healer.
the guy is actually super
Okay, perhaps I'm being a bit too harsh. You know what? I gotta think positive. Maybe the next isekai I watch will actually...
Oh, am I actually the strongest? Bro, this is the wild one. Ladies and gentlemen, you think you've seen wild isekai plots before being reincarnated as a baby. Am I actually the strongest? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the character to be reborn as a baby in another world, to be adopted by a wolf furry naked lady who then becomes the baby's maid in a noble family. Like, dude, how do you make this shit up? This is like every generic plot tied into one with a twinge of naked fox wolf women.
You make me proud to be an Isekai
That's the one!
fan.
That's the wolf naked lady! Literally. Thank you, Gigguk, for highlighting the only scene, the only screenshot in the entire episode worth watching. The now then fill me with your seed screenshot. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Peak anime has finally been achieved. There it is.
Yeah, I'm
There it
done.
is, baby.
Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the moment I finally hang up my fantasy anime boots. I don't think there's a show left that could possibly come to my rescue
All right, Zom 100. Are we getting some Zom 100?
now.
Oh, the idol stuff.
What is this? A Love Life spin-off set in a fantasy world that actually looks really decent? Is this where I start my descent into the Love Life rabbit hole? No! You swore to destroy the Love Life fans, not join them! I shan't. I mustn't. No matter how good this looks. You hear me, Love Life fans?
What is that image?
I mustn't. No matter how good this looks. You hear me?
Bro! I am never watching Love Life. On God, I am never watching Love Life.
Love Life fans! I see what you're doing, tempting me down the devil's path. You think me to be weak, but I shall remain strong. I shall remain strong. I won't be tempted.
Leave me alone!
The Masterful Cat is depressed again. Oh hey, it's me. I am Masterful Cat. The Masterful Cat is me.
Oh, I get it. Oh, the Berserk sound
Okay,
effect.
but seriously, why does a simple slice of life show about an oversized cat becoming a house husband look so extra? The
Bro, anime is something else every time.
Maspia, oh, it's you. Of course it's you. Yes, this is coming from Studio Gohans.
Wait,
The
isn't Gohan's the people that made Handshakers?
studio that made scenes like this. And this.
That's Handshakers.
Normally you can tell when they work on something because they'll have scenes I can only describe as the most technically impressive visual vomit I've ever seen. But it seems like they've dialed it back for this one. I think it's better for it. This is just a comfy, innocent show that's actually as pretty as Gohans thinks it is
I'm never watching House Husband Depressed Cat, sorry.
in their head. Good on you guys for learning and finally showing some restraint.
Are you sure about that?
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fast as fuck, boy. Why are you running?
Oh my
think I'm-
god, dude.
Piss some people off with this. I didn't like this one. I can talk about Gohans doing what I think is the animation equivalent of making
The girl I like forgot her glasses. That's the actual name of an anime.
your first PowerPoint presentation and using star wipe for every slide transition because you think it makes it look cool. But outside of a few shots, generally, this looks really good. Because even ignoring that, as a man with shitty eyesight, this pushed my suspension of disbelief beyond breaking point. Because dear God, how does this girl constantly forget her glasses when she's that blind? Do you leave your house and forget that you can't see? Girl, please, learn to wear your contacts, look into LASIK, get on a Mr. Beast video. Because the only thing worse than your eyesight is how hard this guy is thirsting over you. Look, I get being obsessed with your crush, but my God. The main character simps so hard he's one date invoice away from turning into Kazuya from Rent-A-Girlfriend.
Oh! Oh! He's just one paycheck away from being a tier 3 sub.
At the title, The Girl I Liked Forgot Her Glasses, might as well call this Legally Blind Girl Breathes Air and Causes Man to Have Panic Attack. Yes, it's the dreaming boy is a realist, and also a stalker.
Why are there so many anime that are so forgettable?
As a guy, it can sometimes be hard to read a girl's heart. I mean, if you approach your crush and she tells you not to come near her anymore, she's just being tsundere, right? What is this? Restraining
Me, for real.
order? Classic tsundere behavior. This guy gets it.
相川悲鳴と同時に俺にビンタを浴びせた。俺は惚れた。
The most sane tsundere enjoyer. My tiny senpai? More like my tiny senpai ain't so tiny if you know.
Every anime that has like, my tiny senpai, it's my senpai, except she's really short. And all the height that she's missing, she makes up in her boobs.
What I'm saying. Yeah, fuck this show. Now, before you get up at me calling me a Twitter warrior, I'm not angry about the character designs. I'm just angry when I finally see a rom-com not in school starring grown-ass adults in a workplace
And
setting.
it's absolutely shit, and the main character has absolutely no personality, and he acts like the high school kids, except he's just in a different setting. Thank you.
And they still act like middle school students. Look, we all clown on Isekai for being the same, but tell me what the real difference between these two shows are. Do you prefer your gimmick to be having a legally blind waifu, or are you 6 foot and want your girl to have the true 5'11 experience? What's this? Well-animated non-CG dragons, griffins, no adventure, and a magic school?
I know
Finally,
this one.
an anime
Magic
fantasy
school.
world that doesn't just try to rip off Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, right.
It just rips off Harry Potter.
Yeah, dude, let's go! Reign of the Seven Spellblades. That's what I'm talking about.
This one. We're finally getting a different fantasy world other than the same copy-paste world we've seen a million times before, with a bunch of students entering a magic school where 20% of students either die, get consumed by work, or go crazy.
Yo, it sounds epic, right? It's incredibly mid.
Fucking engineering degree? Yeah, okay, this is definitely just Hogwarts, but by adding sword battles, ninja clans, and Mother of God. Dummy Mommy Dumbledore. This is about
Dummy Mommy Dumbledore. It's everything I've ever wanted.
the closest thing we've had to an actual anime Harry Potter without breaking any copyright infringement.
Except it's shit. That's the major difference, though. It's mid.
Okay, now hold on there, mister. It looks like JC Stuff have actually pulled out their A-team for this one, because this looks way better than any show they've done in recent memory. This one's gonna need a little time to cook. It's a little rough around the edges at times, but I reckon it can turn into something decent if you look.
Honestly, if someone tells me in 6 months that the anime ends up becoming great, I will eat my own ass and I will give it a watch. But right now, it's just incredibly mid.
Past some of the awkward exposition here and there.
Let's start by reminding ourselves what sword arts actually are.
It's an art where you use a sword. Go play with the neighbor's kid, Mum says. You'll have fun, Mum says. Don't worry, she's just a normal kid, Mum says.
Why does every protagonist in anime look the same? Oh my god! Holy lord, what the?
I like dead people.
Mom, what the fuck?
Horror anime doesn't exactly have the best track record, even if it has high
Horror anime are shit. I can't think of a single good horror anime.
production values and good animation, so I'm always cautious going into an anime like Dark Gathering. Don't get me wrong, this looks well animated and has done a decent job at building up the unsettling tone of the supernatural stuff behind the scenes.
Dude, I didn't watch this one. Is this good?
I'm not sure
Parasite's not a horror anime. Give me a break.
how scary it can be. I don't know if this is meant to be a horror or a comedy or both, but what I do know is that I'm not sure this cutesy art style will be able to sell me on the horror aspects of it. I'll give it a few more episodes, but either way, it'll probably be better than the Ginger Yuta anime we've gotten so far.
It's heading this way. There's a rope coming down towards me.
Oh, that's just... Oh, that's...
Probably. Huh. It's a show called My Happy Marriage. Maybe there's something in this I can try in my own marriage.
Yes! Yes! The trad wife. The Andrew Tate anime. At last we got ourselves the Andrew Tate adaptation we so desperately desired.
Hey, Sydney. This is fine.
Ah, nothing says happy wife, happy life, like growing up with a shitty dad, an abusive stepmom, an abusive stepsister, and finding out you're having an arranged marriage with a fiance who tells you to kill yourself, lol. Sorry,
I feel like this is just everybody's life, no?
what was that, girls?
I can fix him!
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Honestly, this looks like it could be pretty good. I don't know if they're trying a bit too hard to make her shitty family Disney villain levels of cartoonishly evil, but it's just nice to have an adult shoujo romance. Kinema Citrus are also knocking it out the park with some gorgeous visuals and music that slaps harder than her stepmom.
Man, why would you do this?
Too soon? Too soon. 2 episodes in, and I can already tell this is going to be one to get the tissues out for, and
Tissue?
wait, I thought this was meant to be a period drama Cinderella story. Why are there ghosts, monsters, supernatural abilities, and a goddamn power system? What is this? Kimetsu no 90-Day Fiancé? Alright, next up we got Temple, an anime where a guy joins a temple. Actually...
Guys, listen, it's much more than that, I promise, I swear.
The show's called Tempuru. Alright, Mr. Nihongo Jozu, but that's just the kind of spelling of temple, right? It's almost like we have a reason to officially translate words and titles when bringing it overseas. God damn it. Honestly, this feels more like a mid-2000s harem anime than anything coming out nowadays. Man decides to live a monk life despite the father that left him and never came back. To be fair, he didn't leave for cigarettes this time.
Me, for real.
He just left for... My man's out here trying
just like me, for real.
turn no bitches into a lifestyle choice, and the universe is testing him with impure desires of the flesh. Don't let my man be horny, he just wants to be happy. This is no representation of monk or temple life. This is season 1 of No Nut No Life. Holy crap, this is insane. I generally look forward to any anime where I've previously made a video of its manga, but even I didn't predict that Zom
100! That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen! This is what we were waiting for the entire time. This right here, the original anime of the season. The one to keep an eye on.
100 would go this hard. For an entirely new studio, I feel the production team channeled every single bit of hatred they had for previous companies into the passion of this opening episode. The inventive use of colors, the visual storytelling. My guy literally ripped the black bars off his screen to change the aspect ratio and introduce some color into his dead-end life. Every shot, every angle, every scene from this opening episode feels like an absolute masterclass. Just from an animation standpoint, but a directing standpoint too. This is pure cinema at its finest. It is the most impressive opening 20 minutes I've seen all year. The anime isn't just living up to its potential, it's smashed right past it. But how does it fare as a zombie apocalypse story? Yeah, it's pretty accurate. If you think you're bored of zombie movies, then Zom 100 proves there can still be originality in a saturated genre, and not be tale of a guy who's finally able to live his life to the fullest when the rest of the world is already dead.
Like me, for real, for real. What do you need all these anonymous people on Twitter for? Get rid of them! Apocalypse, where are you at, homie?
You're sitting in your office chair right now, counting down the minutes you can finally leave your shift. This is the show that was personally made for you. It is
You mean everyone alive?
a love letter for everyone stuck in a dead-end job grinding for a company they hate, where you feel your life is wasting away, and it's a wake-up call to do more for yourself. This is setting the standard for this summer, and I don't think there's going to be a higher quality piece of entertainment I'm going to be getting this season. Alright, I think that covers everything. I don't think I've missed anything notable.
I know it's great. I know it's good. I've seen some of the manga before. I didn't actually watch the anime yet. I know it's so much. I have to freaking watch it. Oh. Ah! Are you kidding me? Are you joking? You're joking. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah, goddamn, bro. That was a good video. Dude, I have to get on the Zom 100 grind. Thank you, Mr. Guck. Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.